release everything. Oh, so tight. You feeling tired? You got some shit you don't want to do? Stressed out? Been working too long? Trying to make it in the slave matrix? This is the most powerful tool that anybody could deliver. Like, you need to hear this. We all need to start utilizing your superpower. What is your superpower? Your mind and your awareness. What the hell are you practicing all this meditation and expansion of consciousness for if it doesn't help you right now? It can, tremendously. This is rebooting the system, my friends. So like when you're working and you're stressed out, right? You got a lot of shit you don't want to do. We all have days like this. We got to get a lot done, right? But we're tired. Maybe we didn't sleep last night, right? You're up all night studying, right? Or you're working on that project for your boss or whatever. Guys, bring all you have to the table. You can do it. This is how. The brain is a reflection of a computer because actually the computer is a reflection of how the mind works. We need to restart the computer when it starts running slow, okay? If you want to feel better, right? If you want to have better awareness, a better vibe, get your shit done quicker, more efficiently, more effectively, you need to reboot the system. So next time you're on your coffee break, right? And instead of just listening to like a song that kind of like fits the mood and like sipping your coffee and hoping those chemicals like make you feel better so you can get through the day, try this. This is far more powerful than any drug because this is all drugs, because all is mind, my friends, and this is transmuting all this dark, tense, stressful energy around you into rejuvenation. It's rejuvenating it, right? It's getting the flow back. So, enough said. I'm going to do it. It's a 5-minute meditation, okay? A 5-minute meditation. So, like, you're all tensed up, right? You're tired. What you need to do is lay on your back, right? And right away, right from the start, you have to set this intention. You lay on your back and you release all. Literally all. Like, you take one deep breath in and you feel all that tightness, right? You feel everything in you. And you let everything, all the weight, you have to feel all the weight in you, all the weight on your, above your chest, right? You have a lot of weight right in front of your solar plexus, most likely, right? Your eyes feel heavy, right behind your eyes there's weight. You gotta feel all the weight, even around your skin and throughout the whole body, all the tension, all the tightness, everything. Feel it all, right? And allow the weight to drop. Allow Earth to allow Earth to take it, right? Earth is a healer, okay? This whole thing is about dropping everything, releasing everything, right? You have to go, like, literally clear your mind to zero, right? So the more meditation you do, the more energy work and the more breath work you do, the more effectively you can do this. Literally, I've had times where, like, I'm so tired, I'm stressed out, right? And I gotta put on my A game. You can put on your A game for 5 minutes. All is mind, my friends. If you release everything, stop all programs, release the mind, right? Don't worry about what you have to go do. Don't worry about what you're doing or, like, how you're feeling. You have to release the belief that how you're feeling is like a helpless state, right? You have to know your power. Know your power, okay? Lay down, release all, let all drop through you, and for 5 minutes, you need to literally just have in your mind's eye just complete release, relaxation, expansion, right? Anything you feel, feel it fully as it's draining out from you, okay? You must allow yourself to be crooked to become straight. Feel all the pain, feel all the exhaustion, feel all the tiredness, feel all that, like, just the shit, right? Just feel all of it and let it go. Let it go. Know that if you can pacify the mind and body, right? Don't try to do anything. All you must do is feel all and allow flow. You must allow the universe to flow through you. The second part of this, imagine that like the cosmos is flowing into the ground and the ground is flowing into the cosmos. Or if it's easier for you, just imagine a one-way flow from the cosmos to the ground, right? And this is flowing through you. So all this weight, all this tension behind the eyes and like the head, right? Because this all gets really tense. We get the jaw tense up. Imagine literally just like water that's like warm and healing is flowing straight through you and out the backside. And breathe in, intensify the stream, breathe out, allow the stream to move through you, allow Earth to suck that life force through you. If you can breathe and allow the universe to flow through you, you'll realize that all that pain, exhaustion, tiredness you were feeling was in fact you blocking yourself and separating the self from the pulse of Earth, from the pulse of the universe, right? And as we get more tired, like our awareness is lower, so like we tend to separate ourselves quicker. So like if you've been up for 2 days even, you can use this. It's not going to last very long, but this is very powerful, my friends. If you can let the universe flow through you and reconnect back to oneness and flow, right? And just imagining releasing everything, bang, you can restart the computer, restart the body, right? Let all the muscles completely relax, right? All the tension out of them. The mind, all thoughts gone, all worries gone, right? Let the mind, literally your mind's like this field around you. If you can let the universe flow through that and rejuvenate it in 5 minutes, my friends, you can literally, like, it's like a complete restart, like you just woke up. Not really, but even better. Okay, and then like we'll go into something after that. I'm gonna go do that for 5 minutes, get my energy up, and then we're gonna talk about restarting the program, restarting the computer. We're gonna do a fresh reboot. We're not gonna go open up like Instagram and all these programs and restart the anxious and fear programs again. We're gonna do a fresh reboot that's better. So I'm gonna go do this. So tight. Okay, 3 absolute major keys that I just remembered doing that just now. So if you stuck around for this long, you get the gems. Okay, the first part, the passive, like when you're feeling all that tension, right before you release it, you want to amplify all that tightness, all the stress, all that like that warm anxiety energy. You want to intensify that state of like darkness, right? Intensify it, feel all of it, and then lay down and literally and like and just everything out, right? And then so like you want to completely release all your breath and like hold the when you get down to empty, hold that and allow things to flow still when you're empty, okay? And then you're gonna do some like deep breathing, and like this is kind of like the second stage of deep breathing. You need to pacify the mind because you're gonna have all these like anxiety programs and all these things running from throughout the day, which you need to do later. Like if it helps you, write down a few the few things that like are really important, right? Because you want to be able to literally allow yourself to release all, like you're going to sleep, like nothing else matters in the entire world, right? And like if you're worried about like not remembering something, you're not going to be able to pacify the mind, okay? So write it down if you need to, but chances are you'll actually be you'll have a better memory after this. But so whatever you can do to set up that environment to pacify the mind, and then when you're breathing deep, right, it helps if you can like open your eyes and just like be aware of the clouds or like the trees blowing or something. Like be aware of what's going on out here for a second, because that's going to help like get your mind off all these thoughts and things running and like this pain and pulsing. And then imagine that any thought that comes to you is outside the car window, okay? You are just like driving on this like beautiful cruise, or you're just laying in the sun under the clouds for your whole life, right? And any thought is so irrelevant, right? It's outside the car window. You don't have to pay attention to anything, right? All you have to do is be, sorry, my feet hurt, be flowing, right? Just be flowing with mind. And realize that the mind's not just the brain, it's out here, right? So flow light. Allow the universe to flow through, around it, right? And the cord at the center will begin to expand and release, okay? And this gets straight into the third point I want to make. Before we get into that, it's like, to release the mind, remember, still, imagine this like peaceful, still waters, all thoughts are outside, right? Start thinking in images, start being aware of this, that can help you, okay? And that gets all back into like how much you meditate, how powerful, like how powerfully you can stop the mind and how mindful and conscious you are really. But third thing, like my solar plexus right in front of it, I felt a huge weight. You might feel one there, right here, so where a lot of anxiety is stored, or like in your lower back, right? If you're sitting in a chair or something all day. Don't forget about your legs. Usually we don't feel our legs, right? Allow your legs to release. Allow every muscle from your toes to your nose to release one by one if you have to, okay? But wherever you feel that greatest weight, the greatest pressure, right? Imagine a tube of light flowing straight through that. But the key is, my friends, the key to release like huge blockages or huge spots of tension, like something that just won't go away, and you feel so like helpless, right? It's actually not focus on that spot. It's to focus on everything around it, right? So if like your solar plexus is blocked, imagine that tube, build that tube, right? And leave it. And then imagine just like your whole body, right? As if like, as if you were just standing here, right? And the sun just threw a wave of light over, okay? And like, and it goes straight through you, okay? Straight through you, the whole thing. Like someone's doing like a paint experience, like a painting art project, right? The splatter paint, and they're just like throwing paint at you from everywhere. It just hits you in a wave, right? The whole body. Allow that whole thing to just go and just drop, release, okay? Understand that you are the essence of light. You are the essence of energy, and start vibrating that energy, right? And allowing everything else to flow through you. Don't focus on the spot that's like the worst, that's pulsing, that's like the tension, right? Focus everywhere around it and allow that spot and everything else around it to release at once, right? Wherever your attention goes, energy flows. Resistance makes stronger. Don't resist. Accept. Allow. Feel more. This is the last part. If you made it this far, you are getting the key of all keys, my friends. If you want to completely change your state of being, don't be anxious about that. You have to literally feel it in its entirety and build it. Okay, if you're feeling tired, go to the source of where that tiredness, you just like behind the eyes, or just like weight and pressure around here, right? What is the feeling behind it? What is it? You say you feel anxious or stressed. What is that? What is the bodily sensations going on inside of you? Find the source, right? And then discover the whole chain. Feel more. Right? To release something is not to try to release it. Most people, when they relax, right, they in fact shut themselves off from the rest of the world and create more separation, more blockages, therefore letting the universe flow through them less, okay? They're actually worsening the problem. This is why when you like drink coffee and throw on some like high vibing music when you're feeling tired, it works for like 30 minutes, and then you just feel like, then the weight is twice as bad, okay? It's because that was just festering and you blocked it out in your mind. Feel everything. This 5-minute period right now, this reboot of the system, is in fact a feeling of everything. Be aware of all the weight, right? Just allow it to happen. This is a complete, the whole purpose of this is literally to identify with the energy, feel the pulse of the universe, right? And feel all the shit. Because when you get up from this, right? And you reactivate the mind and you reboot into like, okay, like, I'm here. I'm here. Like that, and you just rush energy through you and you just, right? That's when you can, that's like the huge refresh, right? And then you activate the mind on one thought, right? on the actually no thought, on action. The art of non-action. No mind, just doing. Okay? I can make a whole other video about this stage, and I just might. So, if you enjoyed this video, please drop a comment and a like. Let me know, and we could go into like the perception for continuing that kind of energy, that no mind focus and flow. And yeah, I hope you'd enjoy this. It's kind of like deep, really quick meditation and energy work and understanding of how to transmute that darkness into light on a very practical level. It's going to help all of us. I do this literally multiple times a day. Helps me tremendously. So alter this, use it for yourself. Let me know how it goes. Anyways, thanks for watching. Skype sessions, link in the description. Go check out the shop. I'm coming out with some products. They're taking me a while. Some like audio series on matrix hacking, on many other things. So if that interests you, let me know, and shoot me an email if you want to get in touch. All the links in the description. See you guys next time.